Hello everybody, and welcome back to Kinlaig. I have managed to move a lot of that wood from there and all up here into here. It's running fairly well. I'm wondering should we sell premium sawdust? It's dropping, but it's not too far off the top. I think maybe we should get rid of what else we've got. It was a little bit more last night. Yeah, it was over £1,000 last night. Logistics Centre Railroad. I think sunflower seeds are premium. Goldcrest Valley. I don't think there's enough to be renting a train for it. Oh, Logistics Centre West isn't bad, is it? That's just about premium price there. We're not really going to use the sunflowers, so not this year. I'm basically trying to scramble as much money together. There's not a lot going on, it's fairly quiet. Oh, silage. Who wants some silage? Who doesn't like silage? So I'm trying to clear the decks a bit, make some space. We basically get those sort of end of year jobs done over here as they're needed. Yeah, there's not really a big movement on that, is there? Feed and Grain South is the place for that. So what order shall we get this done? Okay. We'll start with bales or sunflowers. I bought a bouquet to fill my sawdust up. That's still going. This is taking shape nicely. What do we need? Cement bags and cement brick and wood beams. So we're going to need a bit of a shopping list then as well, aren't we? Let's get the sunflowers out of the way first, because then we can... Which one? We use that for foot carting. That's the first time I've actually seen that screen come out. So, where did we say sunflowers were at the best? Logistics Centre West, which is the one in town, isn't it? I think, if I remember correctly. This trailer should do. I think it's empty. So yeah, I'm trying to clear in as much money as possible because I'm thinking about an expansion. Let's try and get right around there, a little bit further. Nice. I'll take a big old swing out here, and I. In fact, let's take it that way and through. Yeah, I want to get as much money in while it's as best as it is. I don't really want to be holding stuff for another year because we've not really got anything to process it with. We're going to have pretty much most of a year on with not a huge amount then, with Which is going to be the best way? Down through the town? No, let's go. Cross country. I like the idea of expanding our area that we've got, but it's going to cost a lot of money to do. Now, there's options. It would make sense, obviously, if we can, to have the really big field at the back of play around my camera for a bit, try and get it to stop. It would be handy to have that really big field that's right at the back of that shed that we're building, but it depends if they want to sell it and if they've planted anything in yet. There's other options around the area though, there's not. And then we could also possibly look towards a smaller field further away. Well, Walter was talking about putting another field in. He's got his mate building a wall around that clearing that we made. Don't know if we'll get a chance to get over there today to have a look at that. But yeah, he's got his eye on, I think he's buying back the land. There's fields either side of his that he's interested in getting back. Although this way, isn't it? Is it? Maybe it's not. No. A little trip into Kinlaig then. But yeah, he's in a much better position after all of that wood being sold. I reckon we can get up there. I don't see no entry signs. Oh yeah, it's a chip shop. And we've got to go left. One way, straight on, left to go. Big town out here. Yeah, we're having a pint and a chat. He's I mean, that was a two-way street. Hey, watch it, mate. Two-way street, huh? This way. Got there eventually. Is this the only entrance? Curious. Definitely need to have a bit of time exploring the town and the little areas. Maybe I can factor it in at some point. So yeah, we're both on the tip of trying to put more land in. I think we're going to buy some fish food. Well, that was a lot more pleasing than I was expecting. That's good. Very pleasing. I can loop back round and down, I think. So yeah, land is what we've been chatting about. What's for sale, what we get. He thinks he can buy back the land he had to sell off previously. I'm assuming that's the bits he's talking about. Have I just run a amber gambler there, haven't I? And I'd like the idea of having some land to grow the stuff to do the fish food, because it's expensive, very, very expensive. In the meantime, I will scoot back, load up the bales. Where were they going? Feeding grain south. Katie's obviously got plenty in from all the Walters. I don't end up stuck in a position where I'm doing all grass all the time. I just think if, and it's a big if, we get the money to do the offshore fish farming, which is the whole point of being on Kinlaig really, to make use of the map at a later date. We should really be making our own fish food in order to up our profit margins. And I said it was expensive to put in the one, I mean I'm going to be spending at least 10 grand on fish food today. I need to ring him up and try and get some rocks brought in as well, because contracts have dried up. I did pick up a couple of ploughing contracts, but I didn't get it followed with any stone picking. Oh, actually I've not checked it today. Let's have a wee look. Just get over the train. Oh no, we won't. The train's coming. Oh, slow up and let it go past then. Let me just bring up my yeah, no action on the contracts. And do I lease a flatbed trailer or do I risk it with our bale trailer? Sort of think risk it. Oh, what do we got? Oh, the truck, the Mercedes truck that goes with that came in sale a while ago, and then I messed up and had to go out and come back in again, and it wasn't there. But that is cheap. I'm sort of tempted just for a hook lift trailer. How much is a hook lift trailer? Long-term job, that, isn't it? Loads of the Nexat pack has come available, but not the actual Nexat itself, which would have been interesting. Might be something to do in the future, just having the Nexat gear on a map and being full contractor self-sufficient. Right, let me drop this off and then I'll load up the bales and come back to you. I was going to put something here the other day, I can't remember what it was, but I'm glad I didn't, because I actually do need the space at the minute. Oh, that's tight. I think I've got it. A little bit more, that should do. Lovely. Oh, you may as well stay on for Loading the bales up isn't going to take much, is it? Got machine to do it. So, plan of action. See, this would be a great field to have, wouldn't it? It just makes sense to have this field because it's here, it's on our land, and we could have it closed in. We know what's ours. I suppose doing more grass would sort of make sense as well, because we've got the equipment, and we were going to be led by what comes up in the sale. That is that should have been turned into silage by now, surely. Yeah. And then let's back up. I've not seen what... I don't know what happens here with these bales. I think we can do it from... Nope, got to do it from inside. And we've got 15 bales in here, so we've actually got a decent amount of bales to shift. Somewhere around here, there we go. Yep, all of them. And all of them. Oh, that's annoying. Whee. Da 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 da. This is a little bit longer than I thought. But loading up the... Ugh. That's the problem, isn't it? It's very easy to knock them in. Can I get up there? Oh, yes, I can. It just works off while you have a break. How's that for a jump in? Is that all of them? I feel like I might have just... Yes, I thought I'd knocked one back in. Faffing around. Clear them out, we want the cash. And these are going to feed and grain south, which is quite a distance actually, isn't it? Let's just double check that, because that is quite... Where is it? Let's get to the biogas plant. So we've been to the biogas yet, have we? Which way? Oh, it's not that far actually. Let's just head out and see where we end up. Come back to you in just a second. Sneezing fit complete. Right. A little bit of my little backwards routes that I've mastered now. I suppose the thing is, the biogas plant isn't that much nearer than feeding grain south. This isn't tell us what literage we've got here, but 23,500 litres. About 70,000 litres. 369. 70,000 litres, yeah. Yeah. The extra £2 per 1,000 litres, that's an extra £140. Not quite a full tank of fuel. A fuel tank of full. I don't really know where to take these though. But then we are doing something for conservation's sake. Does this work? Might come up with something. This is quite. I do like that clamp with the soil up alongside it. This is quite a operation they've got on the go here. Not even thought about checking for bits here. Right. Can we unload just here? Normally it's a definite yes. I'm going to risk it without checking or looking for a yeah. Nice. Right. That's a decent amount of money, that, isn't it? I mean, they have already paid us, but we should weigh ourselves on the way back out. That garage is quite interesting. Shed on it, on the garage. But you weigh yourself on the way out as well, don't you? Of course you do. So why is the bit of an error with the arrows on the road there? Right, I'll run back, get the wood chips and that loaded. Remember where we're taking them to. I think it's railroad, but I better double check. And I'll switch the tractors because then we can stop and buy the bits that I need to buy on the way back. Very good. Now there's not as many of these as I thought there was. And getting pallets out of this shed would be much easier if a cheap forklift would become available. I suppose it's not too bad, is it? Oh, I'm having to sort of shove them over. They come out staggered at an angle. Zigzaggy. Zigzaggy, is that the correct way? Like chevroned, almost. A one-way herringbone, if you will. Alright. I need to keep this on because we'll nip to the store. This can go tint shed. Are we going to use that trailer to get stuff back from... Give this a quick wash actually. I'm going to need to get some repair done on the valve, the Kubota as well. Nice. Oh, I was meant to have a look at oh, let me do. I'll pop that there. Otherwise that will become a bit of an issue. Actually, it probably wouldn't, looking at the header on that. Right. Not that it would be a huge issue. I think we should be okay because we've got the banks on the side of this trailer and they don't seem to be jostling around much. Although they will fall about, no doubt. But the best price is at the Feed and Grain South, and that doesn't make any sense to me whatsoever because they would deal in feed and grain, not wood chip. So it's going to railroad south. Little Jonathan Ross for a minute. And then I've spoke to the guys that do the rocks. They've brought them in and dropped them at the dealership. Oh, I need to order fish food as well, don't we? Did I need any bits for that shed? I'll need to we'll get the stones ground down for that. I have got some concrete bits in said in my storage. Be a clear run through here, I think. Oh no, that's not. Or is it? Is that an input? No, that's the railroad, isn't it? Oof. Hey up. On a bit of movement. Railroad South, but it says milling on the side of it. Unless that is the mill at the side there. That's the one. Oh, hello, that is a lot better than I was expecting. Hello. I'm wondering now what that brings. If I get land, is very it's very expensive. It is in. It would be realistically anyway, but it's not as expensive for as it is for Walter, or the sizes. I reckon if we've got about 200 grand free. Thank you. We've got about 200 grand free. Well, more than that, but about 200 big uns. We might be able to free in the credit facilities. We might be able to get a field nearby, and if it's big enough we could split it into two. Now I'm regretting the sunflowers. Oh, we're going to lose about 10 grand here just on feed, aren't we? Fish food. Let's go and have a look. Let's go and have a word with them. Food. Glorious food. Seeds. What? Has it moved? There it is. Animals. And animals. Yeah, you see, look. Need about 4 just to keep us running. Every time we do that, we've spent more money doing that than we would have on a plant to make it. But we can take 30 odd grand off. Oh, that thing's gone. I won't bother looking at options for that then. I was going to look at a trailer for it. It's got to be a pullable hook lift, because that, I know it needs to be in the sail, doesn't it? That's a problem. Got to be a hook lift. I'll tell you what. Oh, that's the handlebar one. Where's the... Surely it would go on the other hook lift. Quite a cheap option if it had a flat back on it. If they'd done a flat one, which they haven't. Mind you, can you not? Are these not ones that can be opened up and then entered? Is that the one? Yeah, that's the one. Like a container that you can put your pallets in and bring out. That must fit on a day. I might try it off camera just to see. because that's cheap for getting your pallets on. Anyway, I digress. Let me quickly whip and get some stuff, and then we'll look at some figures. I'll load this trailer up. So we've got the fish food on the front. I've got to drive very carefully. So I've got a dangerous load on. I really shouldn't be going this quick. I don't even know if it's still on. Which way? I'll stick to the roadway. It's getting over that train track. Could be a wee bit dangerous. He's going to come up here, isn't he? I can tell it. Yeah, he's indicating. Oh, you're going to have to go before me, mate. I've got a trailer on here. You pig. Go. Alright. I can't spin around there, that's too steep. What a gimp. That's not going to be good. I don't think I've got my load on the back. I can't see it in the mirror. Oh, I have. Yeah. I can't. There. No. How's that for a... Have you ever seen a jacket potato like it? Them's the rocks that they've delivered. That's what we'll be breaking down with that wheelbarrow and little stone crusher. Lovely. Unbelievable. Literally unbelievable. But there's no stone picking contracts. I'm sorry for me, Walter's not had a single tedding contract yet. Well, I think he's too busy with his little projects now. He's like a new man, like a young Walter again. Yeah, hopefully it would be nice. Oh dear. I may have been a bit overdue for dropping these off then. We've pretty much been through winter without anything in there, haven't we? Oh God. That's not good, is it? Well, at least that's back in business and running. I think that's just illuminated the fact that we need to maybe just grow the materials for which fish thing to do there. That's the problem. I'll have to have a play around again. I think I've got rid of my notes that told me, but that's where we're at. I do hope you've enjoyed the episode. If you have, please drop us a like. If you're not subscribed yet, feel free to hit the subscribe button. And I'll just finish up by clearing a bit of debt off and seeing what we actually have left. Pull this up here. If you are interested, these are a mod, by the way. You can get them in. I think it's just rocks or something. But if you are stuck for stone making materials, okay, it's not in this bit because it's somewhere else. There it is, dynamic crushable rocks pack, and they're cheap. They're miscellaneous. 100 quid, 4,800 litres there, and of course they're liftable, so in it goes. Lovely stuff. Right, let's clear debt off with 30 grand. That's going the wrong way because I'm used to going that way. 210 grand left, so we have got wiggle room. Maybe I'll have to ring up the land agent, see what's available as before we move into March, because March will be planting season, won't it? Yeah, pretty much. Oh, there's going to be a lot of work needed to be done with that, actually, because I need to work out what recipe we're going to be doing. What have we got? I'll sort this out another time. I'm just rambling on. We've got sorghum and soybeans, so there'll be something else that we can put in there. Maybe not going to be wheat in it. But Walter's got some coming, so we might be able to do a switch over and buy some bits with him, or a one-to-one ratio switch for him. But yeah, I do hope you enjoyed the episode. Thank you so much for watching. I'll get on this and sort that out. Until the next time, bye bye for now.